Peace, family. Happy new moon. It is quite a new moon. We are at the first new moon for the astrological new year. It is Aries season. Aries is the first zodiac sign and the elder of the zodiac. So that is the I am energy, truly a new beginning. And given the fact that it is coming in on the first of the month of April, the fourth month, the number of stability, and April Fool's Day. So whatever you may believe, not believe, play or don't play in regards to April Fool's Day, the energy is very much like the Fool card in the tarot, which tells us to take a leap of faith, which tells us to be a fool for something, be a fool for love, be a fool for your dream. Or the question, if you can, just kind of walk off that cliff and dive in to what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing. That's what this energy is all about, and it's about knowing who you are, not just in terms of what you do, but the depth of you. So, given the new moon energy, I'm going to be using Moonology deck, as I usually do for the new moon and full moon decadays. And I'm going to be working with some of my mirrors. These are the Trinity mirrors. So, as you know the deal, whichever one resonates, you pick your piece of organite, you pick your pile. This one is with red jasper and gold leaf and copper and clear quartz. This one right here is with blue lace agate and copper leaf and silver leaf and clear quartz and copper. And then we've got lapis lazuli with gold leaf and copper and clear quartz. So it matches my nails. Ooh. I just noticed that. All right, whichever one resonates with you. Let's see what this new moon in Aries has in store for you. Your message, if you chose red jasper, is the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. There's a lot going on in your head right now. There's a lot going on. This month has been a doozy, and I'm pretty sure we've all felt it to some degree. It's really been fast moving. Again, no retrogrades in our skies for this month really made things that weren't necessarily obstacles. It literally kind of cleared things away a little bit more. We may have still been an obstacle for ourselves, but it's kind of felt in so many ways like the stars aligned, and certain lessons and messages just came through so much clearer. So now with that, with the more clarity, sometimes we have the more questions, right? So as you're asking yourself these questions, you are getting confirmation right now that the answers are coming, that your vessel is open, that you've gone through this month and whatever changes and experiences and lessons that you have been dealing with and challenges that you've been dealing with, you know, despite things again being a little less obstructive, you know, in terms of the celestial energy. Again, on the ground in this 3D, we can still just put things in our own way. We can still stand in our own way. And you're starting to see that now. You're starting to see how that was done now, and realizing that you do have the power to do good, or the opposite of that, just in regards to your dreams and your hopes and what it is. And again, this is that April Fool's new moon. This is the Fool card of standing on the edge of that cliff and being like, are you going to jump off? Are you going to take that leap? Do you believe who you are? Do you believe what you're capable of? And this is part of the answers that are literally coming, because you're getting an answer right now. And I give thanks to be able to share it with you, because this is what you need to know moving forward to really believe, to continue to believe. And if there's any day to start believing in magic and manifesting in miracles, it's today. So go for it and stay open to receive the rest, because there are a lot of answers coming for you. You have a lot of questions, and it's beautiful confirmation to know that the more you ask, the more that you will receive. Ashe. If you chose this one with blue lace agate, Your message is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So you are getting to a catalyst point and going through it quickly because climax is on the way. This momentum is exactly what March's energy has been about. It's exactly what I'm saying in terms of the, less celestial objects in the skies literally creating obstacles, right? They've been chilling this month for us. And you feel that. You felt like, wow, a lot happened in a really, really short time. An extreme of emotions even. There may be, something that happened, and as soon as it happened, it's like as soon as it was done. But you got such incredible lessons from it, such incredible blessings from it, and ultimately about self-love, ultimately about knowing who you are and standing your ground and being firm in that. So with that energy building and you feeling like things are building, just know that it's only up from here. And as long as you stay the course and as long as you stay true to the lessons that you did learn in regards to self-love and self-trust and self-worth, that has totally happened even in an exponential way for you this month. Keep on that path. Stay aligned with that. Trust in that. Trust in you. That's again what a major lesson is through this month and with this new moon. I'm gonna call it a double new moon, like straight up. This is like a new moon, okay? And we have such ripe energy to experience exactly this, every one of us, that the energy is gaining momentum. But you, who chose this card, yeah, especially you, and whatever that thing is or those things in those seeds that you've been planting, like keep tending to those seeds and have patience. Wait for it to be the right ripe. You know what I'm saying? It's guaranteed. So there's no need to rush it. Momentum is clearly telling us that it's moving quickly. So let it do what it's already been doing for you. Beautiful. Ashe. If you chose lapis lazuli, then your message from Madam Moon is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. This card has come up so often for so many private readings and for myself. And if you're choosing this, it really is exactly what it tells us. There's a point where we are focused in our head and then we're focused in our heart. There are times when we're super elevated and then there are times that we feel like we're grounded and our feet are planted firmly on the soil. This is a card about temperance. This is a card about balance and moderation. And a little of this and a little of that. This is a card about yin yang. This is a card about masculine, feminine energy and aligning with that and being kind of fair and whole because of the fact that we are both. There is that duality in that sense. And it's about integration. It's really, really important for all of us, but again, especially if you chose this card, to really think about what your dreams are. Pisces energy is all about big dreams, but then you want to align with what is the to-do list now. What is the practical plan that needs to go along with this dream, with this vision? Especially if it is on such a spiritual level that you feel it like a purpose, that you feel it to your core, that you know that this is what you're meant to do. And just because we find our purpose and we know that we're meant to do something and that we don't want to do anything else, or it's that thing that we lose track of time when we're doing, which is a pretty good indication that that's what you should be doing all of the time, and ideally being able to put some food on the table with it, right? Through all of that, you want to make sure that you have a plan, because even if you just get it, you got to keep it, you have to maintain it, and you want it to grow, you want it to build. It's like I keep telling people, like, we ain't talking about small business anymore. Like, none of us have no small business, because whatever you call your stuff is what it is. So it's a budding business, it's a blooming business, it's a growing business, whatever it is. Like, but when you are creating something, whatever level it's at, you always want it to grow. You always want it to build. So as a result, it's important to make sure that you are fine-tuning, that you are also growing on a practical level as well as on a spiritual level. so that you're augmenting yourself, so that you're more tomorrow than you were today. That's what we should all strive for. Again, the universe is ever expanding, as should we, you know? So this balance is really, really important to make things happen, to bring things to fruition, but again, to make sure that you are maintaining that. That goes for relationships as well, right? It's not just in terms of professional and platonic or whatever it may be. This is across the board with any relationship, any plan, any, you know, dynamic. Like, it's not a time to be all willy-nilly. I keep saying I never like those. I never like willy or nilly because just the idea of us being just super casual about life right now, it's not the time. Like, it's really not the time. There's a lot going on, and I know a lot of us are kind of sticking our head in the sand. But not I, and not the queens that I be rolling with and the kings that I be rolling with. And we need to start paying attention. And that is where this comes in as well. Being practical, of thinking about what is logistically needed in our homes to survive, to thrive. You know, it's not just, again, about survival. It really is about thriving and doing the things that make sense. That's where the practicality comes in. We're getting downloads. We're getting like straight up psychic messages, all kinds of stuff, but it can't stop there. Then we got to be, now what? Okay, I got this, I know this, but now what? You know what I'm saying? So across the board, it's really, really important for us to think about this balance and get organized. Just like I call my Organite brand, get organized, because it literally is about that life. So I hope that helps. And that's for everyone. I mean, all of this, I always say, there's messages for all of us in all of the cards that are chosen. But yeah, that's deep. I do notice that I speak faster when I'm in a deep channel, and that's definitely what's happening right now. So I hope I'm coherent, but that is the message for this new moon in Aries. And I will be doing an extended, so that will be up shortly. And Queendom Quest tonight. What's Queendom Quest? If you don't know, I hope to see those who are down for Queendom Quest tonight. 8 p.m. You know where to get the information. And until then, lest we forget, time to get back to natural.